politics in ZANU-PF, from a youth perspective, is a politics of leaguers. We focus much on the leaguers and the heritage of Zimbabwe. We focus much on tangibles. We focus much on the inheritance. We focus much on issues of passing the baton, especially the baton of wealth, the baton of inheritance, as I said earlier on. We are not a political party that focuses on now. We are not a political party that promotes, the hunger-based decisions, the hunger-based choices, whereby the amount of hunger that you have on that day determines which political party to affiliate to, whereby the amount of the level of hunger that you have today pushes you to think otherwise. Our mindset is programmed on understanding that we are Zimbabweans. We are Zimbabweans tinenzara, we are Zimbabweans takaguta. We are Zimbabweans tichirwara, we are Zimbabweans takasimba. We are Zimbabweans takareba, we are Zimbabweans takapfupika, as the president puts it. So the opposition now comes with a trajectory which is ungodly. The trajectory of teaching its people not to be satisfied. It's not godly. It's something which is brought by the devil himself. The attitude of saying, I can't do it alone. That mindset of not being satisfied with things that you have and thinking that the only way I can come out of this poverty or come out of this problem is when somebody else comes in. So even the Bible says, no, people must be content with what they have and devise surviving tactics from within. And the Westerns now brings aid. And aid, yavanoya inenge yaka-attach kwama conditions, like the issues of promoting, gay rights, among other things. But we in ZANU-PF understands that we are not so much worried about the cost of bread when we are in charge of the mines. We are not moved about the cost of a meal when we have the land. Why? Because we can produce from the land that we have. But the opposition made sure that vana veZimbabwe vapiwa kusagutsikana. So if you see an opposition member, an opposition member is made up of, I think, two things: lack of confidence and hunger. So if you want to be an opposition member, you must lose confidence and you must be hungry. Those are the only two things that will make you support the opposition. And what do the leaders do? The leaders, if you want to lead the opposition, you must be full, good, and you must be able to manipulate other people. So all those people in the opposition do not have confidence and they are driven by hunger. Why are they hungry? Because they depend on promises. The teacher. So quite a number of opposition activists are not going to work. They do not work. They have nothing. Why? Because they are waiting for an opposition party to win power so that they start to make money, so that they start to work. So in the meantime, because opposition is not in power and shall never be in power, they've managed to destroy their own lives. So the hunger will increase. The loss of confidence will increase. It results in bitterness. So the highest qualification to be a member of the opposition is bitterness. Why are you bitter? Because you are supporting something which you do not know. You are hating something which never wronged you. Because ZANU-PF has never wronged anybody. So the mantra of the opposition is to make sure, please stop working for now. You will be rich when you get into power. So the members of the opposition are full-time politicians. They are full-time activists. They do not have time to go to work because they are at fight with the ZANU-PF. Now in the ZANU-PF, in ZANU-PF part, our president promotes hard work. So after elections, we go and work. We make our money. It is that same money that we use when it comes to campaign. I know that I can campaign for ZANU-PF in my individual capacity. And we are now fighting hungry people. We are fighting bitter people. We are fighting Van Wasina Foundation. So the opposition does not have foundation. The foundation and the basis or the headquarters of MDC is bitterness. Once you are bitter, you now belong to the opposition. And in ZANU-PF, we say we must work, we must be content. Let's use Zvatinazo to upgrade ourselves, and like to be hungry so that I choose a political party, or to be made in confidence with myself.